here, and finally I'm on time with one of these Love Live song update videos, huh? So, yeah, we finally get some more full group and Miracle Park songs from the Hasunosora'S side of things. About time we get the ball rolling, am I right? However, before we get to the new album, I have a sad announcement to make. I officially dropped watching the Yohane spin-off anime. I wanted to like this show so badly, and the show's beginning had a lot of potential, but the show kind of turned into a parody of some fantasy RPG video game, and the initial plot that ended up sparking my interest in episode 1, the one where the animals are going crazy and no one knows why, and would this affect the town as well, completely faded away and turned into some fantasy slice of life with Yohane and the rest of the Aqua's girls. Don't get me wrong, the music is just as good as always, and I think I might do a quick list of ranking the anime songs once the show is finished, but as far as watching the rest of the anime is concerned, yeah, it was giving me no reason for me to keep going. This is odd for me because I've always watched Love Live content from start to finish because the plot and characters gave me a million reasons to do so, while this anime was giving me absolutely nothing. And I didn't want to waste time watching an anime that didn't give me any enjoyment instead of watching other shows that do, like Sugar Apple Fairy Tale and My Happy Marriage. So for everyone who was hoping to hear my opinions about the anime in full, I don't think that's going to happen for a while, and maybe I'll finish it when I'm in a better headspace. But right now, just isn't going to work. Alright, with that out of the way, let's finally get down to the new Hasunosora album, Natsumeki Pain, or Summerly Pain in English.
Natsumeki Pain! Suki yo suki yo, nani iro te you'un daro, kono itoshi-sa wa.
Leave it to Love Live to always make songs that sound like they belong in an anime opening. To be fair, the majority of their anime openings are also bangers anyway. Natsumeki Pain is also very Aqua's nostalgic, and I don't think it's worth repeating that Aqua's is my favorite of the Love Live groups because of how many times I've said it already. I think what I meant to say is that Hasunosora brought the summertime vibes here, which is ironic because the album is not going to drop until September 20th, when most, if not everyone, will be back at school and the leaves are going to start changing colors. But I digress, I suppose. Wait a minute. Is that why the song is called Summerly Pain? Because it's the pain of summer ending? If that's true, I'm such a nitwit for realizing that now. Rurino's voice is still giving me eerie Nico tones, and I think everyone is aware of how much I don't like Nico as a character or a vocalist. Fortunately, Rurino didn't take up too much space, and the chorus of the song is fantastic. I hope Rurino's voice is not going to be a critiquing trend in this video, or else I'm gonna sound like a hater for the rest of Hasunosora'S career, aren't I?
Yappu yappu yappu. Ne, utsumaichan koto arun da kedo.
I see we decided to go cutesy K-pop on this track. I never thought I would say this, but this type of instrumental works so much better under the J-pop girl group filter than the K-pop girl group one. This might be my favorite track on the album, but I'm jumping a little far ahead of myself, aren't I?
Kokon tozai! Sobu yoshi, junbi yoshi, hai kanpeki desu, moku noshi. Saikou poke e, sakutto level o agimashou.
Firstly, I just want to get this out of the way. I know the group is spelled mira-cra Park, but because I'm American and stupid, Miracle Park is just easier to pronounce. Also, I have to believe that's what Love Live was going for anyway, like, come on. Secondly, so I have to believe that Miracle Park is definitely the group who's going to be performing Sonic the Hedgehog music for the rest of their careers. I guess I'll live with it, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Speaking of not having to like it, what the hell is this? This song is the embodiment of those actiony shonen anime openings in which it's supposed to hype you up for each episode, but there's just that one thing about the song that's off, so it makes you skip the opening instead. There's a reason why this kind of pop rock works for Sonic the Hedgehog and made each soundtrack to the series a staple in its own right. Like, I want you to listen to this one scene and think about it. I mean, it's fast because that portrays the main character in a nutshell. We are expected to be hyped up because that's the personality and physicality of Sonic himself. So when we hear this kind of sound elsewhere, we associate that sound with something fast in return. Kokon, East and West is kinda not that. I mean, yes, it's mostly the speed talking rap. That doesn't seem to be significant in hindsight. I didn't have any time to enjoy the song at all because I was mainly focused on what it was trying to do instead of what it was actually doing. Sorry, this was a skip for me. There are times when I like to think, but this song made me think way too hard. Man, that guitar is just as suave as Kaho's vocals. I've been praising Serious Bouquet a lot lately, and with how many bangers they have, it's for a good reason. So far, this subunit is proving to be the best one out of the three for this group. They have a subunit concept, they stick to it, and they flaunt their enhancements without having to push too hard. That's what I love best in an artist in general. Whether it's they write their own songs or have someone do the work for them, if they are able to convey the theme in different ways without either relying on a gimmick or forcing themselves to do something they can't, that's what a musician does. And both Kaho and Kazue's seiyus ace the assignment every single time. Is it just me, or did anyone else expect Layla's Kanan to appear out of nowhere? No, seriously, those violins and piano make this song slap harder than any K-pop bass drop. Anyway, now this is an orchestra. Yes, it's in a more modern sense, but Sayaka and Susuri add onto pretty much any instrumental they can grab onto, and yes, that includes songs that I think are mid. I love this subunit when the song does hit right, and the instrumentals always hit right with the orchestra. Out of the two girls, I do like Sayaka's voice more, but Susuri also has pretty vocals to back Sayaka up, which in the case of this track, it works. I was about to ask myself when the last time we had a song with a dessert theme to it, when I literally just remembered right afterwards that Nijigasaki just dropped a song like that not too long ago. And you know what? Nothing suited Miracle Park better than this. It's very soft and fluffy, and it's clear that the girls have that soft and fluffy drawl in their vocals. Seriously, I would love more of this and less Sonic the Hedgehog. Lantis, I'm begging you. More dessert, soft, and fluffy!
Dear my future.
Anyone else getting 2K nostalgic, or is it just me? Kozue's vocals in the verse are the utmost gorgeous here. Seriously, she sounds like a 2K J-pop star, and if that's what the writers were going for, I praise them for it. If not, well, it's a happy accident. Dear My Future is a reminder that we are allowed to have a sweet ballad kind of pop song in our lives. Like, not every single song on this earth has to either bop, bang, or slap. This track could have very easily been mid, but I think it was given to the right subunit to make it have the correct, happy, cute evening vibes. makes me feel like dancing around the room for no reason at all, and we all can use that in our lives at least once.
明日の空の僕たちへ叶えた夢のその向こうには
We all need a good sentimental type of song that could have been perfect for an anime ending track. Speaking of which, can we use this for the ending theme to those Hasunosora web series episodes? Please? I'm asking real nice, Lantis. I would really like that, very much so.
レガート私たちのこの声を未来へと
Legato is a music term for a smooth musical transition without breaks between each note on the staff. Now, I'm pretty sure the sound of the song follows the title to a T, and again, I don't know Japanese that well, so I can't exactly tell you what the lyrics mean, but I could possibly guess that the term legato is possibly in reference to how each of the girls are bonded together in the sweet, smooth transition of the music and their love of school idols. Or maybe I'm just taking a stretch, because if I know anything about Love Live, not a lot of their songs have any true sense of meaning. And when a song does have meaning behind it, it's mostly intentional because of either the message of the episode, if it's anime related, or it relates to a character personally, if a solo. Who knows if legato actually means anything, because at the end of the day, it's still a really good song, and I enjoy the mood of it very much. Overall, the album is very solid. Yeah, there are songs in there that I thought were either okay or I just didn't like, but fortunately, they were not the majority. So I wouldn't mind going through this again in September when the album finally drops. Admittedly, I was nervous about Hasunosora'S angle in the Love Live series, but so far it's been mostly promising. I think this album proves that they've made their mark. I can't wait to hear more, and considering how much on a roll they have been, it wouldn't surprise me if we're getting another preview in the next month. And those are my impressions for this time. If you guys liked what you saw and heard, please hit the button to let me know. And don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and notify yourself for future videos too. I'm Cait, and it's been real. Ciao!